As a new player, how do you expect to keep up with other cards that are banned? Those are fairly easy enough if they're restricted to one, but now how are you going to keep up with cards that you can't put together in the same deck? Well, that's exactly what Bandai did in the Japanese format. It is going to come in the English format. Before we get into it, if you don't know what I'm talking about, let's go over this infinite loop. So what you need to have the EX5 Tamer, Sayo, and Co in play. You have a Legend Arms Digimon in play. When you do have a level 3 Lunamon or Coronamon, you play the Zubamon, and now you activate Zubamon's effect. You place it underneath your level 3 that is not Legend Arms. In this case, it'd be a Luna or a Corona. You would get 2 memory back, and then at the end of your turn, let's say you leave your opponent at 1. Now you do Sayo and Co's start of your opponent's turn. You get to play a Digimon from your Digimon sources. In this case, you would bring back out Zubamon. Use this on play again, gain 2 memory, and if you have Keenan or Mats, you get to stack those as well. And now you gain more memory, and that is exactly what this infinite loop is, and it just skips your opponent's turn. I love that Bandai is taking initiative here and putting a stop to this because this is just nuts. You can literally not play, right? Kind of think of Yu-Gi-Oh! Where you're just like dropping 20 cards and now it's not even your turn yet. You still gotta wait another 20 minutes. My thing here is they're making it difficult now. So now the notice of banned pairs says, if A is included in the deck, in this case Sayo and Co, then B is banned to be included in the deck. As a new player, that's going to be difficult to follow, right? Especially if you don't really look for it. Think about it. You're still learning the mechanics of the game, the effects. I mean, think about it. When I first started playing Digimon, I was just worried about drawing when I Digivolved because I would forget. And I get it. It's like, it's not like they can ban all these cards because all these cards, they're not broken on their own, right? But then it's like, why not make the Mega Fusion and Lilith the same as this, the band pair, right? Because Lilith is what made Mega Fusion busted. You had that infinite loop with Zor Defeat, and you know, why didn't they do that then? They actually chose to hit Mega Fusion and leave it at 0. Now, I didn't learn about this loop until today in the morning, right? When I was just looking at like, boom, Bandai now hits a new band pair, which is new for us, right? We don't have any other band pairs that are hits. So this is the first that I learned about this loop. So I'm like, oh my goodness, that's so nasty. So I think really this comes from Japan. I don't know if it's tournaments. If you guys know where it actually comes from and how this came about, let me know down in the comments below. What are your thoughts on this band pair new restrictions that, you know, Digimon has? I think it's both good and bad. Good because it keeps the game healthy without banning the cards, right? Because imagine banning Matt. Now it's kind of like you're hitting a lot of purple decks, a lot of Garurumon decks, just because you're trying to prevent this loop. In that sense, it's good because now you don't have to ban cards, but then you have to remember all the cards. And if this is the start of this, imagine where we're going to be a year from now, 2 years from now, 3 years from now. Like how many variations of band pairs are we going to have to keep up with? Like it's just nuts, right? I just wish Bandai would take the time to play test more. I mean, that's it. Eventually, with so many cards that come out, it's going to be really difficult to do that, where, you know, you're going to have instances like this where cards that are not supposed to interact with each other work phenomenal with each other and create like something just dangerously stupid like this. So it's going to be difficult. So I'm really actually interested on how this is going to play out in the future. EX5 is coming. If you want to see all the promo and box toppers that are coming in there, look at this video here, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.